Kings cannot leave their realms. Advisors must accompany them as well. Father is the Prime Minister, and he stays with the Emperor, my uncle, in this palace.
Wang Shen, my little princess. Be careful not to fall. Oh, could you point me to the direction of Jianing?
Oh, Grandmother, I'm currently standing on the state of Huizhou.
Can you say where Huizhou is?
The main roads branch out and divide the country in two. It's an important and valuable military state. This is the state of Huizhou.
Well, how about Ningxua? Where is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hulan is north, Liupan is south. Their defense is always a priority. Ningxua is here.
Well
How'd
done.
I do, Grandmother? Did I get it right?
Indeed, indeed.
Your Grace, the eldest princess has sent a message. The little princess has stayed here for 20 days. If she doesn't return, then she might forget about her parents and brother.
No, I don't want to. The last time I was home, I accidentally burned the kitchen down, and Father was going to punish me. That's why I ran back to the palace that night.
All right, all right. No need to go back. So, tell Princess Jinmin she's staying for a few more days. I want my granddaughter to stay with me a bit longer.
Yes.
Empress Shomo is right. Princess Xiangyang really belongs to this palace. Fengqi Palace is her home as well, after all.
Wow, it's snowing so much.
My name is Wang Shen, daughter of the Wang family. My mother is eldest Princess Qingming, the Emperor's sister, and most beloved daughter of the late Empress Dowager. My father is our nation's Prime Minister. As a girl, I was raised by my maternal grandmother, and I lived in Fengqi Palace. I grew up loved by all. If I wanted to, I could visit the Empress's palace and play in the Imperial Garden, or study or have fun with the three princes. Crown Prince Xilong was a naughty boy. Second Prince Xilu was very frail and quiet too. He was always bullied by the Crown Prince because of his humble mother. And third Prince Titan would always look at me tenderly. In my eyes, third Prince Titan was always the best.
Please come in here, Crown Prince. There's a snake in here. Please help me. He's coming, quick.
Wait, don't run! Where's the snake? Oh.
That's what you get. Hurry up.
My aunt became the Empress, the most honored in the nation, and the 12th Empress to serve for my family. And I was renamed Princess Xiangyang. I became even more honorable than my blood brothers. But only those close to me call me Little Princess.
Careful, careful,
Awu.
slow down. Don't trip. Hey, stop running, careful.
Uncle, quick, I have to hide.
Ah, okay, come here. Hey, Awu. What's going on with you again?
The Imperial Garden was too cold, and I was hoping to set up a trap and catch a rabbit there. But then I caught the Crown Prince instead, and I was afraid that he and my aunt would scold me for what I did, so I decided to hide here with you.
Rabbit, eh? There are no rabbits in the palace. If you hurt the Dowager or Empress, even if you come to me, I cannot help you.
Here arrives the Empress!
Quick, hide. Don't let her see you.
Your Majesty.
Awu told me what happened. It was children being children. He's her older brother. He should behave like it. Just let it go.
Come, Your Majesty. Awu is the only daughter of my brother. We cannot love the girl enough. So why would I punish her for such a small matter?
From childhood up to adolescence, I was like a flower protected by everyone around me. I was beloved by all and closely guarded. But what I didn't know, despite all this, across the nation, the nobility and country I was so proud of had been rotted to the core, with wars everywhere. In the 15th year of Guanxi, far away in the western border, millions of soldiers were defending Ningxuo from Bulan. Blood flowed like a river, and many mourned. At the same time, at my coming-of-age ceremony, over at the Taiji Palace of Jianing, another secret war was silently being waged. Maybe it's when everything began to change. No, nothing really ever did. Only a light-hearted princess who grew up and was dragged into playing this terrible game.
The coming-of-age ceremony has commenced. Princess Jinmin, please come up.
My little owl, all grown up.
On this fine day, you are dressed as a woman, graceful and respected, displayed as a true lady. May you live a long life and be blessed for all your days.
General Wang, the princess has grown up. She needs a husband. Both the crown and the third prince seem to fancy her very much. What does His Majesty think?
Mentor Gu, this is my family business. My brother can make his own decisions.
Now, please come, Your Grace. On this fortunate day, you are dressed now as an adult, no longer a child, but with virtues
She's
of
outstanding,
adulthood.
isn't she?
May you live long.
Too bad about her
May
family.
you be blessed.
But 12 empresses are from the Wang family, aren't they? They really want more?
The Wang and Shi families are the most powerful. But still, without your permission, it will not be so easy for the Wangs.
The ceremony is over.
We congratulate you on this day, Princess Zhang.
I bring urgent news! Clear the way! I bring urgent news! Clear the way!
Your Majesty, an adult woman like her should get married. Since our nation was founded, the Wang family and the royal family have been connected by marriage for ages. As part of our family, Princess Xiangyang must follow suit and get married according to our tradition. Perhaps someone from the royal house. Today is her coming-of-age ceremony, after all. Your Majesty, why not add to her joy and appoint an engagement for marriage as well?
Your Majesty, please add an engagement for Princess Xiangyang. Your Majesty, since our nation was founded, there have been 12 princesses from the Wang family. The princess should inherit his honor too, and marry the crown prince.
Your Majesty, the third prince is mild and gentle. He is talented and virtuous. He and Princess Xiangyang like each other very much. Your Majesty, why not officially make them a couple?
Your Majesty, only the girls from the Wang family should be given the honor of Empress. This tradition has never changed.
Your Majesty. No, Your Majesty. A person's love is pure and sincere. I will marry the man whom I truly love.
Oh.
I am a woman now. I am no longer a child. What I say and do
Your Highness, little princess does not want to worship. Eldest princess asks that you talk to her.
Look at you. You're so young, with a bad temper. Me and your sister-in-law have come to fetch you.
I'm not very happy. Leave me alone.
There's a time and place for that, you know. Fine. If you really want to be punished, then my wife and I will stay here for a while. Duke Jing's daughter, son, and daughter-in-law will be punished together. What a spectacle.
Awu. Father and Mother are waiting in the Ancestor Hall. Let's get going.
No.
Let's go.
Join us.
Awu. Over here.
Kneel.
Now, recite the family rules of the Wang family.
Honest words make us trustworthy. Praising other people and blaming ourselves make us honorable. Bringing honor to family makes us filial. Being in harmony makes us respectable. Sharing our wealth makes us humble and close to others. These rules, we say, are our family's essence.
Now, pay your respects and bow once more. Wang Lin! Have you forgotten the century-old mission of the Wang family?
I, Wang Lin, will never forget!
Oh, please eat. Father, yesterday in the hall...
According to our rules, no one talks during meals.
But I insist. Yesterday in the hall, why did you not wait for me to finish?
I could have waited, but the war could not.
You just don't want me to marry Titan.
I'm not an idiot.
I will marry no one, except Titan.
Awu, whoever marries you will rule the country in the future. Father, should be careful of who you pick. Now go eat.
I don't believe in that. I'm going to talk to my uncle.
Oh, Awu! Awu!
Just let her go. Ningxuo's in danger. His Majesty's bothered and has no time for her. Now eat.
Report! General! We have found the king's tent!
Soldiers of Ningxu!
Sir!
Today, we must not be afraid to perish! We must all focus on our victory! For our nation! Charge! Charge! Kill! Kill! Kill!
Warriors of Hulan! Kill them all!
If Shaoqi manages to defeat Hulan, what happens?
3 years ago, the royal court declared whoever killed the king would become a lord despite their past.
The son of a nobody aims to be a lord?
Yes, that's right.
Prime Minister Wang is only a duke. But if Shaoqi becomes lord, he would be the first lord with no royal blood since our founding.
War is a different matter. It is unusual. But at the end, it still concerns the peace of our nation. You have to think of it differently. At the same time, the royal court announced before that if Xiao Qi really does fulfill his mission, Then to be a lord is an acceptable prize.
It's not. I have to disagree.
A low-class lord is a humiliation for the rest of the royal court.
Ah, but General Wang, if Xiao Qi does lose this war in Ningxuo, and the king of Hulan leads his army to Jianing, do you think you will be able to defend the people yourself?
Prime Minister, let's see what His Majesty thinks.
That's so boring. I'll play with you.
Good.
But then, I have a request. If I beat you, then I want a reward.
All right.
You didn't even ask what it is I wanted.
If you defeat me, I'll give you what you want.
Is it a deal?
I don't break promises.
There's nothing wrong with this game. Uncle, why are you so stumped?
What has me stumped are the games that the court plays. It is uncertain which side will win at Ningxu. It is a matter of survival. Those old fellows, they don't care about what happens. Instead, they chose to argue amongst themselves if Shao Qi should become a lord.
Wulan has been aggressive these past years, invading us like that. But if we do win, won't that be a great achievement? And for an achievement like that, ought we not give him a big reward? Uncle, you are emperor of the nation. You can't be stingy.
I am not being stingy. Shao Qi was born of low rank, and according to our rules, making him a general is a great honor in and of itself. If I make him a lord, the nobility won't be pleased. But I issued an order 3 years ago. An emperor doesn't break promises.
This makes me question those who aren't convinced about Ningxuo.
You know, you just might be able to convince those noblemen. However, since founding of Cheng, there's never a lord without royal blood.
The explanation there is, we've never had a brilliant general like Shao Qi in the past. Just make him a lord already. It's nothing to begrudge. No matter what happens, he's just a pawn. What matters is how well you use him. guess I win. I did win.
I made a mistake. Hold on a second.
Hey, don't
I meant to
break your
do this. It was a
promise.
mistake.
Hey, that's unfair. Uncle, you promised me that you'd grant me anything if I beat you in chess, right? If I win, I'd get a reward, right? You won't break your promise, right? To your people or to me?
Oh, you, my little Awu. The Empress and I love you so much. Everything on Earth belongs to you. What else could you possibly want?
I don't want to be crown princess. I want you to promise that I am free to choose my own husband.
Shudawan,
Yes?
please make a note. To never play a game of chess against the princess. To lose to her is worse than losing a town.
Yes.
Is that a promise, Uncle?
It is.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Everyone says she's the most elegant girl in the world. But I also want everyone to see just how crazy you can be.
When I thought about it, I think my uncle was right about me. I'm crazy. It seems that one sentence can truly determine one's happiness in life.
What a pity. Awu is a clever girl. But then she's from Wan.
Your Majesty, your medicine.
Your Majesty, you really allowed her to pick her own husband? I fear the Empress and the Prime Minister would be...
Are they still arguing about Shao-Chi's lordship?
The courtiers still argue bitterly about it.
And the Prime Minister? What did he say?
He said nothing. He was waiting for your decision.
Madam Liao,
Shh. What is it?
Endu heard something important over at the Imperial Study.
What could be so troubling that you need to disturb me in my chambers?
Your Grace, Endu said that His Majesty allowed the princess to pick her own husband.
What did you say? Repeat what you said.
He said that His Majesty lost to her in a chess game and allowed the princess to choose her husband.
Pick her husband, he says. No one can be her husband, except for the Crown Prince. He's the only choice. Ridiculous. Can one game deprive our position as empresses for over 100 years? Huh, what a joke. Where's Princess Xiangyang? Bring her to me immediately.
The princess has already left.
So pretty.
You...
So who's your Duke Wei then?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let go!
Everyone knows. Those three cousins all want to be your Duke Wei.
Shut up! Dinner! Help me out, quick! I would have father slap you. Why'd you compare me to a poor lady? Zhang lived a terrible life.
I apologize, sister. I had a divination read for you, and it said that you would meet your beloved. You see, it's been foretold. You just put on a big show over at the Imperial Study. You've grown up now. Marriage is a natural progression. But when father finds out about it during dinner later, you can't avoid getting a good flogging from him.
What should I do?
I already thought about it. Jinger, wear this on your buttocks.
Huh?
Just put it on, quick.
All right.
Brilliant. Oh!
Awu belongs to me. Nobody can take her from me. Mother, I must say it again. The crown princess must be mine. No one else will do. If you can't decide on this, then I'll have to fight for her instead.
How dare you? Don't be silly. You're my own son. No matter how close I am to Awu, she's only my niece. I would not care more for her. I've already done everything, if only for your own good.
But at the ceremony, you didn't see her and Titan. How their eyes were locked and... But I'm the crown prince, Mother. I am the crown prince. And as the crown prince, how could I not keep my lady and let her be taken away from me? Don't you think that's ridiculous?
What are you afraid of? You should be concerned that your father allowed Awu to pick her future husband, or even make a new crown prince.
A new crown prince? Well, in everyone's eyes, you and father and uncle, you all think I do nothing right anyway, that I'm always wrong. Knowing that, why even bother being a crown prince? Huh? Just let it be. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore!
You ungrateful brat!
Where is Awu? She's not here for dinner. Call her.
I'm sorry, Father. Awu has stomach pains now. I asked the cook to make some porridge for her instead.
If you'll allow me, I'll go check on her now.
Don't bother. Awu pulling this now at home. Wasn't she in high spirits when she went to the palace?
It wasn't her fault. When she returned home from the palace, she...
Awu?
Father, I won a game, and Uncle gave me a reward at the end. He let me pick my own husband to marry. I know that Aunt will bother you for that, so I apologize. But Uncle won't break his promise to me, or take it back. He would not break his word. And so, I thought for a long time, and decided to offer an apology to you so you won't be angry. You may punish me, Father.
Did he agree without thinking? Or did he at least think it over?
He didn't agree at first. But then he thought for a while. Then agreed.
Put your hand out.
Wait, not on her buttocks?
My dear.
Enough. Give me your hand.
My dear.
Palm out. Open up. There are thorns on this. This will leave scars. Get the ferrule. 50 beats on the palm. Wang-an, you do it. Remember, if she asks for mercy, add 100 more. Aside from that, from now on, she is grounded for 100 days. Now eat!
Your Majesty.
Darling, sorry for the wait. I never thought that Awu would be so brave.
No wonder Titan is so head over heels for her.
Yes. For Titan, she doesn't even want to be the crown princess.
They've been close playmates ever since they were children. I've seen how much he loves her, how innocent it is. But Awu is their only daughter. Her marriage has long been related with the affairs of the state and its people. Though they are in love, it is also hard for them.
Indeed. It must be difficult. The Empress and the Prime Minister, they won't let this be.
Then why did you agree to her arrangement?
For Awu, for Titan, and for you as well.
Victory Ningxuo! Victory Ningxuo! General Xia won!
He really won? What did the Emperor say?
He only said one word. Reward.
Oh. There's gonna be quite the show over there, then.
Behold! General Shaoqi of Ningxu, for his display of courage, for his great deeds, and for the death of Hulan's king. He deserves a reward and must be honored. He is hereby promoted as General of the North to govern military affairs in the North. He is to be a lord and return to the capital immediately.
General, what does this all mean then? When you're a lord, aren't you even more powerful than the nobility? Isn't that correct?
Of course. He's only trumped by the Emperor himself.
Oh. And so from this moment on, we have something to be proud about.
That's right.
Brother, why do I feel like something's off here? It feels almost wrong.
What's so wrong about this? You heard His Majesty, didn't you? Whoever kills the King of Hulan gets to be a lord.
That's all there is to it?
Huh?
It's an old promise, but only to a general of the noble class.
What good are they? What's wrong with us? Anyone can be lord now.
Wyan,
Sir.
gather 500 soldiers. We're going to the capital.
General, without a decree, No local military force can leave here.
Whose orders do you follow?
Yours, sir!
Shao-Chi is arriving soon. Please arrange a welcoming party. I shall welcome him personally.
Your Majesty, what you give him is too great an honor.
Well, the man is a great hero, with great achievements. Why shouldn't I honor him?
It's benevolent of you.
You have a daughter, don't you? Named Wan
Ru.
Right. Is she married yet?
Not yet, Your Majesty.
That's good then. I'll see if I can find the right man for her.
Jer?
Try harder!
Oh, forget it. I quit.
Try harder.
I can't catch anyone. Boring. Sister Wanru, what are you doing here?
You were having fun, huh? Why did you get angry?
I feel bored being here.
I knew you were feeling bored, so I made osmanthus cakes.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Here, Princess.
It's so much.
You're grounded for 100 days. I should have made more for you.
That's not funny.
I'm just worried, that's all. As far as I know, since this is an imperial edict, being grounded isn't too bad.
Yes, I understand. But the right person is gone.
Indeed. It's been a while since the hairpin ceremony, but the third prince still hasn't visited the princess.
Yeah.
Everyone's waiting in the capital. Zitan is on his way. There might be trouble.
Anyway, I can choose my future husband now. And if I don't choose him, you think he'd regret it?
That's true. I'm pretty sure that he would regret it. It's been his dream to marry you. Do you know that?
He really said that?
He's my cousin. He's just like his mother. His heart is as clear as spring water and everybody can see through him.
Wanru. Does he have a message for me?
Why would a man in love ask someone else to say it? Oh, the Lantern Festival is coming up. The streets will look very nice. We can go for a stroll afterwards.
I'm grounded.
Come on, we always broke out when we were kids. On the night of the festival, I'll be at the western wall. Look for the kite lamp, okay?
General!
My master has invited you to the capital.
A meeting at the Lantern Festival?
General, we just arrived at Capital City. Don't you think it's a bit weird?
With my current position, even if it's a little weird, I have to go anyway. Prime Minister, you permitted Shao-Chi to become a lord?
His Majesty decided it with Xian. It was their call to do it. And besides, what could I do?
A lord coming from the lower class? That would surely be harmful to the country. I will convince the Emperor to change his mind. He can't be a lord.
Grand Mentor Gu, you worry too much. Shao-Chi, despite his unpopularity, has won many battles for us. He will not sway them there.
Huh? Father?
What do you think?
Your father just asked you why the Shi family supported Shao-Chi to become a lord.
Well, everyone wants something. I believe that they might want the military strength of Shao-Chi.
It is the Shi family who controls crop taxes. But it is our family who has half of the military power.
Both taxes and the military are essential. The Shis in our family are on different sides, yet compete in court. The Emperor has utilized this balance for years. But then, he used someone outside to break this balance. Can he keep this up without support from our family?
Princess! Huh? Both of her parents aren't home. We can use the front door.
But my brother and his wife are there. They'll stop us if they see us leaving.
Do I have to be your footstool again?
Oh, footstool, thank you so much. Hurry,
Why
hurry
am I always
up.
the footstool? Be careful up there. Princess, try not to fall, okay?
I know that.
If anything happens to you, I'm done for. Princess, your cloak, your cloak.
Never mind.
Be careful. Watch your step. Princess!
Go back.
Princess!
Brother Titan, why are you here?
Why wouldn't I be?
Wanru lied to me. Seriously? Why didn't you ask me out yourself?
I was hoping to surprise you. But then, you're the one who surprised me.
This wasn't how I wanted to get down.
Then how would you go down? You may have grown up, but you're still so careless.
With you around, I know I'd never fall.
Then what if I'm not around?
What do you mean? Where are you going? You can't leave me now.
All right. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here with you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Jinger, I'm all right. We're headed out. Why are you here?
Greetings, Your Highness. Princess, it's a cold night out. You should try not to catch a cold.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jinger.
Jinger, you should head back.
Princess, there are a lot of people out tonight. Please be careful.
I'll be fine. Now go back. If my father discovers that I'm not at home, I'll be in big trouble. Come on.
Your Highness.
Greetings, Princess.
So, what am I?
You're a rabbit.
Good idea, huh? No one will ever recognize us.
Yes, you're a genius.
Hey, Titan. From now on, would you do everything I ask of you?
Of course. I'll do whatever you want.
Where to?
Oh.
How rude!
It's okay, it's okay. Don't make trouble.
What a rude man. I bet he's a drunkard.
Au, this is no longer the palace. Lots of people here. Don't worry about them. Come on. Hey, let's go. Over here.
General Shao, you were summoned by the Emperor to become a lord, but he intends to demote you. You've made many achievements in the past years, but with your military power, the Emperor believes that you are beginning to threaten him.
How about you? Can you sleep soundly at night?
You're a clever man, General. You and I are much alike. Even if the courts are not at all like the battlefields of war, you may be killed without weapons. You might be as fierce as a tiger, but in the courts, it's as if you're trapped in a cage. To tell you the truth, I appreciate you. I really do. Everything you stand for. Your talent, I cherish it. I am meeting with you because I am hoping to ally with you.
Take that!
Oh, look at that!
Amazing.
Excuse me, mister.
Huh?
What story is this?
It's General Xiao against the King of Hulan.
Wonderful! Great!
Hey,
Great!
Titan. Why does the General of Ningxuo have 3 heads and 6 arms?
You don't know? Well, the civilians want to highlight his skill, so they gave him extra heads and limbs.
Come on!
Huh? I don't understand. Did he threaten us? Or did he rope us into his scheme?
It doesn't matter what he did. What's important is what I want.
Oh.
Shall we take a walk?
Huh? But we sneaked into the capital. We don't know who could be watching.
Tell me, have people in the capital visited Ningxu?
I heard that General Shaoqi cut off the head of the King of Hulan, and that he delivered the head to the court. He kills men without blinking.
Yes. And by the way, now that you mention it, General Shaoqi will arrive here soon. If I'm lucky, I want to meet the great general too.
Hey, everyone! The general is coming back to the capital. What do you think he'll get? Will the Emperor grant him a young girl from a rich family, huh?
Such nonsense.
He's a real hero, without a doubt. I think that he and Princess Sha Yang will get along nicely.
Hey, Just go back to watching the opera. Who are you to talk about the princess like that? That so-called great general, Shang-Chi, or whatever.
Hey! That's not a very nice thing to say. General Xiao's a hero. Who are you to say that?
So what?
Please forgive her.
Even if General Xiao was here with us, I still say what I said. And how dare you talk about the princess so casually?
Shh.
The princess's beauty is able to level whole cities. Commoners can never hope to marry her. I bet only the greatest man in the world has any chance of marrying somebody like her.
Have you ever seen General Qi?
Well, of course I have. The man with 3 heads and 6 arms. What's so funny?
Excuse me. Pardon my sister. We're sorry.
It's all right.
Come on.
I don't want to.
Let's go.
Well, I don't care.
Let's go. You know, I don't think those two were siblings. They seemed more like lovers.
You know, if I had extra heads and arms, that'd be great.
What did you wish for?
I made a wish to the Fairy of the Moon. I can't tell you, though.
Well, I wished that on this day, a year from now, we can still go.
Don't say it. My grandmother told me that if you told others your wish, then it won't come true. Bad boy. Hey, what are you gonna do?
Tie them both together, so they can float together.
Look, the lanterns are coming back. That's so amazing.
She didn't like it. She didn't like your wish. She wants you to make a new one.
I'm gonna slap you. That's nonsense.
Run!
Look out, Zhang!
It's so lively in the capital. It's only packed this much on a battlefield, like back in Ningxuo.
What is that?
Zhang!
I've seen you. From the market. We were arguing then. Thank you for saving our lives. May I know your names?
We are visiting the capital. We're just passing through. We did what we could. Don't mention it. See you.
Brother, if we ever meet again, please let me repay you.
Don't bother.
It's okay. Don't worry. You're fine. Hush. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you then.
Who did that? Who would even try to assassinate you?
Princes are always after a position of power. The last thing I want to see is for you to be involved in it.
You've lost a lot of blood. Is it painful?
Yes, it is. It's very painful.
Hey!
I'm all right. Don't cry.
Your Grace, even Abbess Guangshi could not interpret the findings of the divination stick.
The day Awu was born, anomalies were taking place. Any girl of Wang has a unique destiny. Much more so for Awu. And I believe it's not a very good one.
Your Grace, you worry too much. The girl has been spoiled since she was a child, but she isn't arrogant. But either way, she's meant to live a good life.
I sometimes wish that she grew up in a regular family. You grew up with me here in the palace. You know how things can be here. The most powerful are the loneliest. Being the Empress might sound like glory for the other girls. But for Awu, it might feel more like a prison.
I wanted us to have fun. I never expected this. It's getting late. You have to go back.
Mm-hmm. Greetings. Aunt, what brings you over here?
I was going to summon you here, Awu. Your mother wrote to me and said that you were ill. I felt so worried about you, so I left in plain clothing so I could visit you here. I didn't know I had to wait the whole night.
But Aunt, I'm all right now.
It is very late. And you were out without a maidservant. Where did you go?
Please don't tell Mother and Father where I went.
So you were out, making trouble again.
No. Today's the Lantern Festival. I went out to enjoy it. You couldn't believe how lively it was today. It's more interesting out there. People made clay figures or puppets or lantern riddles.
How dare you do that? You are a princess. You shouldn't do that. Even a girl from an ordinary family wouldn't. Oh, Awu. I should be stricter with you, or you'll get yourself into trouble.
My lady, the Empress is here. She's at the princess's bedroom, and she has forbidden us from entering.
The Empress? What is she doing here? Where is the master?
The master has not returned yet.
I also came here for an important reason. I want to tell the Emperor you grew up with the Crown Prince, that you play together and adore each other too. You wish to marry him. Your father and I will take care of the details for you two. And my Awu will have a brilliant wedding, all right? What's wrong? You would disobey me? I might be just your aunt, but you grew up in the palace. I treated you as if you were my daughter. I loved you dearly. Could it be? You don't want to be my daughter-in-law?
Aunt, I am aware that you love me dearly. And the Crown Prince is nice to me too. But deep in my heart, he's like a brother to me. I cannot love him that way.
Oh. You are in serious trouble. I'm trying to help you. To tell you the truth, whether or not you want to do it, it's your duty to marry the Crown Prince. As a daughter of Wang, you're meant to be an empress since the day you were born. You and I, your grandmother, great-grandmother, we were all destined to be empress someday. We were meant to stand by the emperor.
But I merely wish to be with the man I love.
The man you love?
Titan gave me this hairpin. He gave it to me tonight. I will never, ever leave his side. Never.
Ridiculous! Oh. You're aware that if you insist, we will no longer be a family. We will be enemies.
The royal family has had many empresses. I am not the only option. And Aunt, you made it clear that being empress is a lonely thing. Would you want me to go through that as well?
You are from the Wang family. Royal blood courses through your veins and your whole being. You must do whatever you can do, just like I once did.
Fight to be an empress? For the crown prince? For power? I care not for these things.
You don't care about them? You are a royal daughter. You must be responsible for the nation. Do you want Citan to be crown prince instead? And hold all the power someday? You want concubine Shi to overthrow me?
I did not say that. Aunt, if I did marry Titan, I'd gladly lose my position.
How dare you!
I'm here.
Mother.
Empress. She's never been slapped. We loved her too much. My brother and mother never scolded her, even when she was a child. What's wrong? You want to slap my daughter in my home? In the Prime Minister's home?
I am the Empress. I am Awu's aunt. Can I not even punish my own niece?
Are you saying I didn't raise her well? Then why don't you slap me as well, for I am to blame?
It seems my trip tonight was made in vain. Brother?
You left the palace at this late hour. What's gotten you this impatient?
Brother, how could I be patient now? If His Majesty marries Awu to Tsitan, won't we pave the way for the Shi family and waste years of our efforts? In the past, I've been on bad terms with him. The Emperor has been on guard against our family. He forgets that our family didn't fully help him until I married him and aided him in his bid for the throne. And now he has grown to be ungrateful, and now wishes to discard us and aims to suppress our family with the Shis instead.
Think about it. If Awu really does marry the Crown Prince, then the court and the harem will be under the control of our family. Do you think His Majesty will be able to sleep?
But tell me, to avoid the Emperor's suspicions, will you let Awu marry Tsitan?
The man is a master at chess. He understands good strategy, yet he's still lost to Awu. Well, let me play a game with him. By then, you will just need to listen to what I tell you.
Who would dare try to assassinate a prince?
Mother, who do you think wanted to kill Tsitan?
Who do you think it could be, other than the Empress?
But why her?
The bid for the throne is always dangerous, but she didn't have to do all this, or have my daughter involved in her scheme.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty, I have something to report to you!
Who is that yelling?
Your Majesty!
Who is making that noise?
Your Majesty!
Why are you crying?
Your Majesty, somebody just informed me that assassins showed up and tried to murder Tsitan tonight.
Who would daren't do that?
Your Majesty, you know that Tsitan and I do not seek any riches. Neither do we seek the throne. I only want him to become a regional king and live in peace. Your Majesty, please protect our son.
They wanted to kill a prince, which means they are seeking the throne. But I am here. Who would dare kill my son? What a truly ambitious lot. Do not be afraid. I will take responsibility for him.
Princess.
Have you sent the medicine?
Yes, I have. Noble Consort Shi thanks you.
How is the prince doing?
He's all right. Her Grace said that he should be just fine after a few days of rest.
In our capital city, somebody dared to assassinate a prince. Such arrogance. Why weren't you doing your duty? Your Majesty, I'm terrified. When I heard that the prince was in danger last night, I sent my men to track his assassins right away. And have you found them? Early this morning, my men discovered 2 corpses floating in the East Lake. They were dressed in all black, and the third prince identified. that they were the assassins. They're dead? That only means they can say nothing. I'm afraid we may no longer trace them. Captain, did you indeed kill all of them? Your Majesty, I wouldn't dare to. The third prince almost died. You said the assassins were all dead. You think you can hide the truth? Guyong!
I am here.
You are. To investigate this, you must put this to account.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Wang Zhou, you failed at your task. A year's salary is voided. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Greetings. Tell me, last night, where were you staying?
I had heard that Wu was feeling sick. I felt worried about her, so I went to the Prime Minister's residence.
Tan was almost assassinated last night. Somebody tried to kill my son. Empress, do tell me, who do you think could be so reckless as to do this?
I am not the chief of the judges. How would I know?
You really don't know? Truly?
What do you mean, Your Majesty? You think it's me? You'll always find a way to blame me, won't you? Recently, you've only cared about Consort Shi. You have neglected your harem. And so to please that woman, you aim to ruin me and my son? Duke Amning, this is a good plan you're hatching. You hurt the third prince, if only to slander me. If you wanted to blame me, then you should have asked us if we wanted to play the role.
I dare not. His Majesty appointed Grand Preceptor Gu to investigate. I believe this whole affair will come to light when he is finished.
Let's wait and see what happens, and we'll all find out who's really behind this.
I really can't imagine who would do this. Who would try to kill Tan, except perhaps the Empress herself, or even the rest of the Wang family.
I have 3 sons. Lu is submissive. His mother passed away at an early age. He has no royal training. Only Tan has good upbringing, much like myself. And he's the most ambitious one. He is able to compete with the Crown Prince. Looks like my promise to Wu made someone uneasy. By the way, what did I told you that day? Have you spoken to Wandru?
Your Majesty, I'll ask her as soon as I return.
Your Excellency, they were both killed with a single stab to the throat. A master must have done this.
They needed to be silenced. Did you find anything else?
Your Excellency, they don't look like people who would live on the Central Plains. They look like foreigners.
Foreigners?
Go!
Sir!
All of you shall heed my word. We're ordered to screen you, and you will comply. Any foreigners here shall be arrested at once.
Your Excellency, greetings. What is going on here, huh?
I was made aware that foreigners were here.
Yes, some girls are from foreign lands.
Then they are foreigners. We were ordered to screen you, and so we will.
Sir!
Get out, all of you! I said out!
Get all of them out here!
Just go!
Over there. Why has nobody checked that room?
Please Please don't go inside.
What are you doing?
I implore you, please don't enter.
Open it.
I implore you, sir, please don't open it.
If you're trying to hide something, we will find out. Now move it!
Sir, no! You can't enter! You can't enter! Please don't
move
come
aside!
In, sir.
The more you try to stop me, the more I'll want to seek you out. Reveal yourself, boy. Come on. You really want me to do it myself, huh? Hmm? Your Highness, please forgive me for intruding.
Good day to you, Father.
Likewise, likewise. I need to talk to you about something important.
Something important, Father?
Today, the Emperor asked me about your future marriage. What are your plans about it?
I am not so concerned about it just yet.
It's about time you were. Well, His Majesty mentioned a man to me. I think he is a good choice for you.
Who is it?
Tell me, are you familiar with a man who was invited here to the palace to be named a lord?
The General of Ningxuo. You mean Xiaoqi?
Indeed.
Do you expect someone like me to marry that lower-class barbarian?
Don't say things like that.
I won't do it. I will go to the palace tomorrow and seek out Consort Shi.
Wanru. His Majesty has already spoken to Her Grace about it. Her Grace also agreed. It's an important pairing.
If you've already spoken to them, then why bother talking to me? Why not just tie me up now and take me to my wedding?
Wanru, don't act like this to me. You are ruining my plans.
What even are your plans?
You're too young. I can't tell you now. You would not understand.
Well, until that day comes, I'm not getting married.
Wanru? Wanru!
Good morning, Your Highness. Consort Shi has been waiting for you.
Zitan.
Mother,
Are you feeling better now? Let me have a look.
I'm much better. Don't worry about me.
Fortunately, it's just a flesh wound. She can kill you next time. She has such a vicious heart. She's an awful model for women.
Mother, how do you know it was the Empress who did it?
Because only you and the Shi family can threaten the Crown Prince's position and power. Aside from that, it was the matter between you and Ah Wu that really upset her.
In the future, I'll be more careful. I won't let anyone hurt me again.
You're protected by your father, the Emperor. But in the future, when the Crown Prince takes the throne, the Wangs grab all the power. I'm afraid you won't survive. I don't seek fame nor wealth, but this is your life, and it's vital to your fate. It may be difficult, but I must think about your welfare.
How unfilial I am. Sorry to keep you worrying, Mother.
Your Grace.
What is it?
The eldest princess has come.
Oh, then I will meet her.
Yes.
Wait. Zitan, you still have to be very careful, huh?
I'll remember your words, Mother. Good day, Mother.
Sister Wanru, how is Tita now?
After taking your medicine, he's doing much better.
I truly desire to see him, but my father and my aunt...
Zitan understands. You too. Learn to be more patient. You'll get what you want in the end.
Sister Wanru, on the day I get married, you must come and see me off.
I'm from the Shi family. I should accompany Zitan to greet you.
Well, I don't care. I think of you as my mother's family. In the future, if Zitan ever bullies me, you can't stand up for him.
Listen to yourself. It's like you want to be married now. Aren't you ashamed?
No, I'm not.
Don't you feel shy?
I don't.
You don't? Are you sure?
Sister! If one day you find your beloved husband, you'll understand the meaning of the word shy. What's wrong? What is it?
When I heard Princess Shangyan and my son were attacked, I had a sleepless night. How vicious are those who tried to harm them. Oh, indeed, I was so upset.
If I find out who is behind it, I will cut him into little pieces.
Princess Qingming, we both know that. Our children adore each other since they were kids. This time, they were in danger together. It'll even be harder for people to separate them.
Consort Shi, what does this mean?
Don't worry, this is not a royal gift. Before I entered the palace, my mother gave this to me. I have long planned to pass this on to Zitan wife. Princess Qingming, please give this to Princess Shangyang.
But
Your Grace. You were born in the palace. A high-priced treasure is not unusual for you, but this means something different. I hope you won't refuse. Your Grace, you also know that in our Shi family, the eldest son or grandson had only one wife in his life. If Zitan has the honor to marry Princess Shangyang, he will never betray her.
Thank you for your kindness, Consort Shi. I feel the same way too. This time I'm going to tell my brother, His Majesty, about it.
Oh, Your Grace, if you don't mind, I would like to go with you. A good couple is made by nature.
That is great indeed.
You're getting married? But aren't you supposed to be happy? Who are you going to marry?
Xiaoqi. The daughter of the Qi family will marry a man of low class.
Sister Wanru, although Xiaoqi was born in low class, he's now our hero, the great hero of Zhang. I really think that he's much better than some noblemen in the capital.
Father also said the local noblemen and their sons always carry swords around their waist, but not once they went into war. He said Xiaoqi had been battle-hardened already, even as a young man. Now he has military power, and in a few days, he'll be an honorable lord.
Your father, Duke Shi, is right.
All that nice talk doesn't help me at all, because I have to marry him in the end. I've quarreled with my father. However, he said, I have to marry Xiaoqi. If I don't, they'll tie me up and send to him.
Sister, have you ever seen Xiaoqi?
No.
They say he's a strange man. So strange that he has 6 arms and 3 heads.
Oh, don't scare me.
I'm just kidding. I haven't seen him either.
Wait. Xiaoqi will arrive, and the Emperor will personally welcome him. The 3 princes will be there too.
For real?
Yes. Hey, shall we go and take a look together?
Sure.
Oh, but the trouble is, girls like us don't watch ceremonies at the gate.
Girls like us? I really want to see what distinguishes the Ningxuo general from all the other generals who did not go to war. That's all.
What do you think makes him different from the others?
All the local noblemen always carry a sword around their waist. However, most of them have not experienced war. Unlike Xiaoqi, though quite young in age, has been battle-tested already. So, Father, I just want to know what kind of person he really is.
You are my good daughter. And I'm glad you're even more aspiring than most men.
So you agreed, Father?
Yes, but go with your brother. See the military power of the Lord of Yuchang.
Thank you, Father.
The daughter of the Wang family is quite aspiring, you see. But as my son, are you going to bring honor and glory to our family by doing leisure work and just painting all day? Leave us.
Brother.
Come here. Draw a good picture of your father. Go ahead.
Here, brother.
If you and Aoi exchange characters, I think I could be far more relieved.
Brother.
What you've both said to me is what Awu wants?
Your Majesty, you have watched Awu and Qitan grow up. So what Awu wants, you must know for sure.
The noble consort, she is right. Awu is longing to marry the third Prince Qitan, her dear cousin. Brother, she's my only daughter, so I want to give her what she wants.
I know it is Awu's wish, and what you hope for, my dear concubine and my sister. So, I must approve it.
I'm so grateful for this. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Qitan and I are in gratitude for your approval, Your Majesty.
All right. Get up now. My dear, you should go back now. I'd like to speak with my sister.
Your Majesty, I will leave you then.
General, Mother insisted on marrying you to Wang Lin. I'm really sorry.
I'm not sorry, Your Majesty. At that time, I was still very young. Mother may have ordered me to get married, but I was glad I did.
For all these years, you remained the eldest princess and the wife of the Prime Minister, a true noble lady. But only I know that Mother and I owe you a lot, my sister.
I have a son and a daughter. As long as they have great lives, I'll be satisfied and pleased.
Tell me, Jinro. You've been married to Wang Lin for several years. But do you really know him?
Honestly, not at all.
The Wangs have great power. And all these years, Wang Lin has become more powerful in the Imperial Court. So now, I think about it and I'm weary. So tell me, are you still my sister? Or are you the wife of the Prime Minister?
What do you mean? The eldest princess and consort Shi went to meet the Emperor together?
Yes. Many people in the court saw them. Also, noble consort Shi and the eldest princess were talking happily on the way.
It doesn't matter. Because the more certain they are, the more painful they'll feel when they lose. For now, I'll wait and see.
You'll wait? But Mother, I really cannot wait any longer. If we stand aside, Awu and Titan... Oh,
What do you want then?
Mother, I miss Awu. I want to see her already. I have to let her know that I am the person who loves her the most.
But will Awu trust you?
What am I supposed to do then?
Look how happy you are. It's just a bracelet, my dear. Don't you own bracelets in your home already?
But Mother, this is different. You once told me that this precious bracelet is an heirloom of noble consort Shi, and this is for the future wife of Brother Titan.
A grown girl can't be kept at home. You're not married yet, but you already think your mother-in-law is better than your own mother.
Mother, please. I love you, Mother. I'll always love you the most from the bottom of my heart. And you also love me the most. Am I right?
On my way here, I've heard your laughter from afar. So what's the good news? What's in your hand?
Mother, this is a secret between you and me. Don't let Father know about it.
My little Awu. I know it won't be long before you get married.
Father! I won't talk to you anymore.
Guyong met the second prince. They met inside a brothel. He indulges like that.
My lord, the crown prince and the second prince are here. Tell Awu to come here.
Duke Zhengu is the uncle of the crown prince. Since Awu and His Highness are going to get married, that means you will be the father-in-law of the crown prince. In the future, when the crown prince succeeds the throne, Duke Zhengu, you'll be the emperor's father-in-law.
Brother Tsilu, you know what? You talk a lot. Did Uncle approve of that?
Awu, the crown prince brought you a present, but you haven't thanked him enough.
He must be up to something.
Behave yourself.
No, wait!
Sister Awu? Sister Awu, would you like to see what present I brought for you?
Sister Awu, these fine minks, it was the crown prince who killed them by himself. Then he asked the imperial tailors to make a cloak carefully. He even supervised the size personally. So it will fit you, Sister Awu. Why don't you try it? Here.
Why would I bother to try when it fits me? Brother Tilong,
Yes?
it has been so many years, but the things that I like, you still don't know? I don't feel well. I will leave first.
Please tell me, what does Awu like?
Don't take it seriously. It was a joke. All right. Just give it to me. I will send this to her.
Listen, Your Highness. You like to hunt, don't you?
I do, Uncle.
Which do you think is more interesting? Hunting a rabbit that's been tamed, or hunting a wild elk?
Of course, the latter. Thank you for your advice, Uncle.
I got sore arms when I tightly hugged Awu during that year.
Oh, Your Grace! Your Grace! His Highness the Crown Prince has returned.
How was it?
It looks like he got nothing in return.
Has a message for me. For Shao-Chi's becoming a lord, ask Awu to come to the banquet.
Yes, Your Grace.
A man from the low class comes to the city, and I have to welcome him myself. What a burning shame. A man from the low class will soon become a noble lord, overpowering true nobles like us, and breaking our rules. Rules that were established over 100 years.
My lord, your tea.
Leave it here.
No one shall stay there, all right? Get rid of those quickly.
Yes, my lord.
Prime Minister.
Hello.
Oh, you were quite early, Prime Minister.
Not as early as you. I've heard you found a good son-in-law. Congratulations.
Prime Minister, you are indeed well informed. Even about my family affairs. You also know all about it.
You'll marry your daughter to a general. The first special lord in our land will be your son-in-law. Is it still a family matter?
You do make sense, Prime Minister. Our two families, the Wang family and the Shi family. Family affairs are also national affairs.
I see that our princess is in a good mood today. I wonder, is there someone she's going to see later?
You naughty girl. Wait till I ask Mother to marry you to someone, in case you won't stop nagging at me.
It's because I know you're going to see the third prince later, and I'm happy for you.
I can't help it, he's always on my mind. And since he was wounded, I haven't seen him yet.
Princess, you really are very beautiful. I'm certain the third prince will be happy to see you.
Brother, you don't have to argue with him. The Shi family in Chen Town will have a soldier son-in-law. It's nothing to be proud of.
You're just like Guyong. You're both stupid.
Come on, Sister Wanru. Hurry up!
I'm not energetic like you. I get tired of climbing stairs. Only you of noble class can do it.
Just stop chasing her. Let her go by herself. When Mother was pregnant with her, she must have been a boy, because she still behaves like a boy.
You and Titan, you grew up together, know each other, and love each other.
Hey, tell me, isn't that Awu?
I don't even know what kind of person Shao-Chi is.
You know what? They say Shao-Chi is an invincible hero. If you marry him, then certainly no one will ever bully you.
I don't need his protection.
Here they come! Look!
We traveled to the capital. We're just passing by. We did what we can. No need to thank us.
General Shao, please stand up.
He doesn't even know how to greet the Emperor. He knows nothing but to fight and kill other soldiers.
I can't see him clearly, but I have a good feeling. That's what a hero should look like.
All soldiers, stand up. General Shao, walk beside me inside the city. A child from low class would dare to walk beside father?
Who are you?
Grand Mentor Gu!
Protect His Majesty!
Be on guard. Happen. You go there. Everyone stay
Was it Mr. Gu?
Humble man ruined the nation.
It's referring to Shao-Chi.
I never expected him to admonish His Majesty with his life.
We'll leave.
You're a princess, yet you wanted to see a general enter the city? Look what it did to you. You're so scared now. This will serve as a lesson to not fool around anymore.
Father, Shao-Chi will just be a simple lord, so why did Mr. Gu...
Awu, please tell me. What did you see exactly? How did Guyong jump off the wall?
I don't know. We were busy looking at the general and his army. We didn't notice him.
Oh. Well...
Awu is already scared, my dear. Can't you ask her another day?
All right.
First, they tried to kill my son. A few days later, a minister committed suicide in front of me. You better give me a proper explanation!
Your Majesty, I recommended Guyong to be the Crown Prince's prime mentor. These years, he devoted his time to national affairs. I didn't expect he would die a tragic death. Please allow me to investigate his death.
Who else is there in his family?
The son of Gu Yong died young. He has a granddaughter named Gu Chaiwei, and a grandson named Gu Minwen, who works in the Imperial Edict.
Give my order.
Your Majesty.
Grant Gu Kaiwei, Princess Yun Yao. Let Gun Mi Wen take his father's place. Ask him to take Gu Yong back to their hometown and return to work after the wake.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, I was puzzled and did not know anything. I was wondering, did Minister Gu hate Xiao Qi to such an extent that he would kill himself in front of others?
Duke Xi. In the eyes of many officials, Gu Yong sacrificed his own life to defend the dignity of the noble class.
What a foolish act. General, this is the residence I chose for you, here in the city. His Majesty had planned to hold a banquet in the palace for welcoming you in the capital, and giving you a title. Unfortunately, Gu Yong died unexpectedly. It seems that the banquet has to be postponed for a few more days.
May I ask a question? About Grand Mentor Gu?
General, no one from the low class has become a lord before. That is why many ministers in court are against making you a lord. Most especially Gu Yong. He made death as an admonition several times. But I didn't expect him to kill himself. But do not worry, General Xiao. As for the lord titling, unless I no longer support you, nothing will change.
You two, leave town immediately. Tell my soldiers, without my order, no one is allowed to move.
Oh no, really? But General, it's our first time to visit the capital. Hu Yao and I haven't gone anywhere, yet you're telling us to leave?
You can tour the city later.
General, will the banquet be a kind of malicious banquet? It's dangerous in the city. General, why don't you just come with us?
When you're guarding outside the city, I'll feel safe inside of it.
Yes, sir.
Prime Minister General, after examination, there's only a mark around the neck of Grand Mentor Gu. He was hanging 3/4 of the time, between 7 to 9 in the morning. 2 hours have passed since he was taken down by the coroner. Now, the spots on his body have changed and turned deep red. When we press those spots in this corpse, there's no discoloration. It only means that all the blood in his body has already cooled down and stopped flowing. According to my calculation, Grand Mentor Gu died not 2 hours ago, but would have been around at least 4 hours ago.
Tell me, this is not idle talk, right? Huh?
I wouldn't even dare.
Are you quite sure about this?
I've done thousands of autopsies for 30 years. This is a simple case. I can calculate it right.
Go outside and say nothing. Leave us now. Gu Yong was a fierce man by nature, but he's always cautious. Surely he must have known that even if he takes his own life, he wouldn't be able to stop His Majesty. So if this is true, if Gu Yong had been killed before he was pushed down the wall, what do you think? Who could be behind it?
Gu Yong has been investigating the failed assassination of Titan.
What could be the result of his investigation?
Well,
Gu Yong started working for us many years ago. As a Minister of War, he controls the army of the country. Now that he's dead, something will change in the Ministry of War. Also recently, strange things happened in the palace. One of those strange things is when the Emperor ordered Shaoqi to return here and be given a title. I'm afraid it's not just a coincidence.
But brother, if Gu Yong was killed to bring trouble and disorder in our family, should I make preparations to move the Imperial armies?
Someone wants to make trouble for us. So let's prepare ourselves.
All right.
Wang Shu, don't reveal those things to the Empress.
I won't. What about Shaoqi? Shall we just let him become Duke Shi's son-in-law?
I have my own plans.
What's wrong? I do understand. But this is not a small matter. Please think about it carefully, Your Highness.
Stop it. I've got a job for you to do. How can you be so reluctant to it? What are you trying to do, upset me?
I dare not! I dare not!
Get up then. I don't want to do it either. But my son is too anxious. So as his mother, I have no choice but to make plans for him. Don't worry. It's a personal matter for the Wang family. If you don't succeed, I'll take care of it myself and make it right.
Brother Zidan, the world is changing fast. Uncle Gu came to visit us 2 days ago. But now Uncle Gu is dead. And it happened in front of all of us.
Do you remember what I told you? My little owl should always be smiling. I'm here with you. Don't be afraid of anything.
What are you doing? Why are you cutting down this tree? Father told you to cut it?
Wait, Princess!
Father, the western wall of the... Forget it.
Wait. Come back. A thief visited our house yesterday, didn't you know? We could have been hurt.
If you want to protect us from thieves, why don't you cut down all the trees in the yard?
That's a good idea. That way no one can steal my precious daughter.
Wang! Bring me all the access you have in this house!
Father, even if I become a princess and Xiaoqi a lord, I will never ever marry such a rough man.
Ridiculous. Follow me to the main hall.
Father, please. Have a heart. Don't you care about your daughter at all?
Xiaoqi holds a strong army. If he can be used by our Shi family, our family fortune over a century will be safe.
But I am your daughter. I'm not a chess piece.
Shi Wanru, I'm warning you. Like it or not, you will marry Xiaoqi.
Father! Father!
Junior, you have to hurry up.
Yes.
Hurry up!
All right.
The banquet has already started.
Has the third prince arrived?
He should be here now.
Your Grace. The Empress asked to see you.
Auntie wants to see me? Isn't she inside the hall? Can't I go to her when the banquet ends?
Now that Her Highness wants to see you, you'd better go there first, Your Grace.
All right. Take us to her. Lead the way.
But you can take your maid. The Empress wants to see you alone. She has something to tell you. This way.
Why isn't Zhou here yet?
Today is a grand ceremony for our nation. In the olden days, Lord Jianning pacified the north, opened up wastelands, and established the Ningxu army. 20 years have passed. Surprisingly, this small army established 20 years ago has finally developed into a strong army and succeeded in all wars. General Shao, you're the general of Ningxu of the third generation. It is you who led the country's army of 200,000 soldiers that killed the king of Hulan and protected our beautiful land for me. Read the decree.
Ningxu General Xiao Qi received the imperial edict. The general of Ningxu, Xiao Qi, opened up lands and defended the nation, and has done great achievements. Now, he becomes Lord Yu Zhang. The general of Ningxu, Xiao Qi, opened up lands and defended the nation, and has done great achievements. Now, he becomes Lord Yu Zhang.
Your courtier Shao-Chi is grateful to you, Your Majesty.
Lord Yu Zhang.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are the first lord, with a different surname and no royal blood. I certainly hope you will live up to your honor to defend our borders and forever be loyal to me.
Your courtier Shao-Chi obeys Your Majesty.
After this, I have another reward for you.
Let the banquet begin!
Tell everyone to leave Wagwang Hall.
Yes, Your Highness.
Out! Out! Everybody out! No one must stay here! Go, go! Leave this place! Leave now! Go!
Leave me now! Do you want to die?
Go now! Go! Go! Go out quickly!
You two, get out as far as possible!
Yes, Your Highness!
Where is she? Why isn't she here yet?
Lord Yuzhang! Lord Yuzhang! Lord Yuzhang! My lord, I've been looking for you.
It's too stifling inside. I went out for some fresh air.
His Majesty has some good news for you after the banquet.
What kind of news?
I dare not say it, my lord. Please come back and wait for it.
Are you giving me an order?
I dare not, my lord. I dare not.
Shouldn't you be leaving now?
Yes, my lord.
Your Grace, this way, please. Please.
Is this the right place? There's no one here besides us.
This is the right place. Maybe the Empress picked this hall because she has something intimate to tell you. So she found a tranquil place like this one. Princess, the Empress is inside already. Please go in now. I'll be here waiting for you. Shh, gently now.
Auntie?
Awu? Awu? Oh no! Awu! Awu! Awu!
Open the door!
Awu!
Somebody help!
Wait! No!
Open the door!
Please don't go!
Help me, please!
Awu, please don't shout! Awu, please, don't shout! Why did you come so late? It wasn't you in there? Awu, this isn't real. Please believe me, I really like you. Awu, trust me, this isn't real. No! Awu! Look at me, I'm Qilong. I'm brother Qilong. Come to me. Let me hug you, Awu.
Stay away!
Let me hug you. Come here. Sleep with me. Sleep with me, Awu. I really like you.
You're disgusting!
Please, sleep with me and be my wife.
Let me go!
Come on, Awu. Hey, please, stop that!
Stay away from me!
Please say you'll marry me. It's great to be married to the Crown Prince. Please be my Crown Princess, Awu. Awu!
Don't touch me!
I really like you. I like you a lot. I am the Crown Prince. I like you, Awu, please. I like you, Awu. Please marry me. Oh, Awu.
Stay away!
Why do you like Titan?
No!
Why don't you like me? What makes him better than me? I am the Crown Prince!
Go away!
Awu, remember what we sang together when we were kids? By the riverside are cooing a pair of turtle doves, a good young man. Awu! Get down! Get down from there! I won't chase you anymore! Come here, get down from there! Come on, jump into my arms! Awu! No! Awu! Don't let the palace people see you! Awu! 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 Awu, no! I won't go after you, just get down! Awu! 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 I'm begging you, get down from there! Get down quickly, get down! Awu! Please!
Brother Titan, help me! How come it's you?
Is it done? Is it done? Awu didn't go to Wagwang Hall?
No, Your Grace, she did.
Then did my son fail?
He succeeded. It's just that...
Just what? Say it. What is it?
It's just that the Crown Prince mistook District Princess Yifang for your niece, Princess Xiangyang.
What was she Wanzhou doing in Huaguang Hall?
I have no idea, Your Highness.
Your Grace, the Empress wants to see you. Follow me, please. You stay here. Please let this maidservant attend to her. Your Grace, please wait inside this hall.
Awu. 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 Awu?
I bid you greetings, Your Highness.
Awu! You're here at last.
I didn't know you were crazy
Awu,
for her.
Don't leave me, Awu! Don't go!
No, Your Highness! I am Wanru!
I finally have you!
Look at me!
I've
I am
been waiting
Wanru.
for you! I think about you all the time!
Go.
Come on!
Let me go! No!
Don't be
No,
scared!
Your Highness.
Don't be scared, Awu!
No.
Oh, Wanru, no matter what, Please don't kill yourself. Don't be afraid. Aunt will take care of this for you, huh? I'll protect you. Don't be afraid.
Your Majesty, though the Crown Prince is ill-behaved, he loves and is always concerned about Awu. So how come he treated Wanru like this? I'm quite certain there must be some misunderstanding.
Pardon me, Your Highness. But what do you mean? That the girls in your family are precious? While the girls in my family can be violated at will?
Stop arguing. I will definitely find out the truth and explain to the Shi family.
Father, I'm really sorry. It's all my fault. I drank too much wine at the banquet. I don't know why I did it. Is it possible to lose control when you're drunk? I couldn't stop myself. I wouldn't even dream of doing it with her. Not with Shi Wanru.
If it wasn't Wanru, who did you think it was?
Father, I thought she was Awu.
How dare you! You are the Crown Prince. Because I gave you that title. But I can take it back.
No, Father!
Your Majesty, please don't!
It was all my fault! Father, I'm really sorry.
Shut up, you fool!
Mother, Mother. Please, Mother, beg Father for me. I know it was all my fault. I have learned my lesson now. It's just that I wanted to get the Crown Princess back. Awu is the daughter of the Wang family, so she should be my Crown Princess and my wife, right? How can she marry someone else?
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince may have made a big mistake, but he's still the Crown Prince after all. Think carefully, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Shuduan,
Your Majesty.
except for Madame Wu, all the servants in Wagwang Hall must drink poisoned wine.
You troublemaker. I don't know what to do with you anymore. Brother! Brother, calm down. Zilong simply lost his mind for a while. The Emperor has punished him. Besides, Awu wasn't really hurt either.
But if Awu was really hurt, you wouldn't be as precious as her even if you're the Crown Prince.
Uncle, what I did was wrong. I won't do it again. Uncle, please help me. Please help me. Father said he can't take back my title as Crown Prince. Uncle, please help me. I, Zilong, swear to you, Uncle. I wouldn't dare again set my eyes on Awu.
Brother, I know Zilong made a big mistake, but don't forget he has the blood of our Wang family. You must do something for him. If His Majesty chooses a new Crown Prince, the century-old treasure we inherited will be destroyed by you and me.
Uncle. Uncle, help me.
Listen.
Yes?
If you ruin my big plan again, our family will no longer stand for you. You must hurry and marry Shi Wanru. Make her your wife and Crown Princess.
What? But Awu...
How dare you mention Awu? You should contemplate how to keep your position as the Crown Prince.
Oh, it's just you, Titan. You scared me. It's late. Why don't you go back to your own palace? Go back and go to sleep, huh?
You may go.
Go on, leave. Leave us.
Or I'll punch the lights out of him to defend my sister Awu.
The damage to her body can be healed, but the damage done to her mind...
Greetings, Mother. I heard Awu had some trouble in the palace, so I came to see her.
Thank you for your concern. How nice of you. Put it down.
Too many people here will disturb Awu's recuperation. You can go back now.
I will. I will take my leave, Mother.
My son, you and Wanmi have been married for a few years, but you are still so cold to your wife. I've been hoping to meet my first grandchild from you.
Look, Mother, Awu is sick right now. How can you still think about my business? Let's talk about it later.
How's Zhou?
Prime Minister, the princess was frightened to death. Since she returned home, she has had a high fever. She just took some medicine and is now sleeping. Madam is staying with her.
Bear with it, all right? Don't worry, I will take revenge for you, my son.
Mother, don't be angry. This matter is really because of me. The reason why Titan punched me was because his cousin was humiliated. Father and uncle, right now, are still very angry. Consort Shi is also unrelenting. Mother, maybe we should forget about it.
Forget about it? Oh, my son. How can we forget the way he bullied you, huh? But you see, if people hear of it, in the future, your honor as the crown prince will be trampled, and my honor as your mother and as the empress will be ruined.
Mother, please forgive me. I just don't want you to be upset anymore. I just want to let things go.
Stand up, son. Stand up. Be quick. Come on.
My head hurts too. I really have no interest in Shiwanru, Mother. Does it mean I have to live with her as a stranger for the rest of my life?
What will happen in the future is not up to you. If you do not marry Shiwanru, that treacherous woman, noble consort Shi, will keep pestering your father to punish you. Then I'm afraid even I can't protect you.
Mother, will Father really take back my title as the Crown Prince?
What you said reminded me of something. Zitan dared to punch you. He must think someone is backing him up. So this matter must end as soon as possible.
What about Awu? What will become of us?
Stop talking about Awu.
Sir?
Huh?
I'm sorry, but why do you seem a bit distracted? The tone you play is also different from before.
What nonsense. Go on. Get to the point.
Oh. This house that we're living in is so big. You told me to sell all valuable things in it, but you are Lord Yuchang now. So if those generals or noblemen visit you and see nothing valuable in your house, isn't it too embarrassing?
When we get out and fight a war, how do we make our enemies scared of us? By showing them valuable things? So just sell them. That way, we'll have money for military use. If they won't visit, let them be.
I understand, but the house can't be empty.
Tomorrow, fill this place, this yard, with our swords, armors, and spears. Then fill the house with military books and sand tables. Just decorate this house in the way you designed our military camps.
I understand. I'll do it tomorrow. Hey, sir. Just one more thing. I'm wondering, when you were playing that music, were you thinking of the girl you saved earlier?
The moonlight is perfect. If you really can't fall asleep, why don't you run around in our new yard? 100 laps will do.
I'm going to bed. I'm tired and sleepy.
Your Grace, earlier the Prince Consort came.
Why do you still call him Prince Consort after all these years? You know he doesn't like it. He doesn't like to be called Prince Consort. Don't call him that again.
Yes, I'll remember that. The princess is still sleeping. You also need to rest, Your Grace.
What is it?
Dizzy incense. I had it checked. The aphrodisiac effect of this incense is very strong. In each dynasty, it is officially forbidden to be used in the palace. But imperial concubines always try to get this for the sake of acquiring favors. So it repeatedly appears. This is what I found out in Wagwang Hall. The Crown Prince and Shiwanru were both poisoned by this incense.
No wonder the Crown Prince has lost his mind. And why was she wandering in Huaguang Hall?
She was led there by a maidservant.
Where's the maidservant?
Nobody has seen her, dead nor alive.
You mean she's gone?
Think about it. The incident stopped Awu from marrying the Crown Prince. It also stopped a possible alliance between the Shi family and Lord Yu Zhang. It killed two birds with one stone.
Chitan was attacked. Ruyong was murdered. And the Wagwang Hall incident happened. It is strange. The beneficiary is neither the Wang family nor the Shi family. Not the Emperor either.
What now?
Tell the guards to keep investigating, and make sure to find out this person. But right now there's something more important that needs to be done right away.
What is it?
I received a message from the palace. The Emperor will pick a new crown prince. Soon, he will issue an imperial edict to depose Xilong.
The Crown Prince Qilong is indeed rash. Unfortunately, he's the foundation of our Wang family. Brother, better discuss this with the Empress on what countermeasures to take.
Your Majesty, the Emperor, since you've been unkind, don't blame me for being unrighteous. Who is it?
It's me.
Sister-in-law.
My dear.
I came from Awu's room a while ago. When I was passing by, I saw your lights on, so I came to have a look. I didn't know younger brother Shu was here.
Oh, yes I am.
Oh. We were just talking about political trivialities.
Continue with your talk. I'm going to rest and sleep. Don't stay up too late, my dear.
Have a good evening. Brother, she didn't hear us, did she? Are you still my sister? Or are you the wife of the Prime Minister?
Your Highness, it's very late.
Go to sleep.
The princess is awake. How are you, princess? Feeling better?
Last night, I dreamt of Brother Titan. Don't laugh at me.
Princess, I wasn't laughing at you. I was simply surprised that our princess and the third prince have mutual affinity.
What do you mean by that?
Last night, His Highness came to visit you.
Why didn't you wake me then?
He wouldn't allow it. The third prince said not to disturb your sleep. He just stood outside the window and watched over you, silently and for so long. If Master hadn't persuaded him to leave, he would still be outside until dawn.
Let Wanru be the crown princess. Although the solution was proposed by Wang Lin, I also think it's feasible.
I can't help but feel irritated.
I certainly understand your feelings, and I will find ways to compensate your family.
The Crown Prince committed such a crime. He should be deposed. Your Majesty, didn't you also want to depose Xilong and make Zitan the Crown Prince? This is an excellent opportunity.
The matter with the Crown Prince is important. Unless I'm sure to win, I will not take any action.
I understand, Your Majesty.
Also, the incident in Wagwang Hall. Don't you find it a bit strange?
Yes, I did think it was strange. Your Majesty, you mean?
There's someone else, lurking in the shadows. Look into it.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Here comes His Majesty the Emperor!
Owl,
Father.
don't move. Are you feeling better?
I have sweated, and I felt much better early this morning.
What are you doing here?
I feel so disheartened, Father. I want to visit Sister Wanru, but I'm afraid my visit will make her sadder.
In this world, I'm afraid only my silly daughter Owl would ever think that being a crown princess is such a sad thing.
What did you say, Father? Wanru will become the crown princess? The crown prince has done a terrible thing, so how can she agree to be the crown princess without protesting?
She Wanru's reputation has been ruined. She can only be a nun if she doesn't marry the crown prince.
But that is so unfair to her. What about Lord Zhang? How did they explain it to him?
As for Lord Zhang, he saved you yesterday. You haven't thanked him yet, right?
I haven't. At that time, I was feeling so dizzy. I found out later that he saved me.
Don't worry about it. As your father, I'll take care of this for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold outside. Don't sit here for long, huh?
All right, Father.
I'll come back and visit you tomorrow. Don't move.
See you, Father.
Forgive me, my father, the Emperor.
Forgive you for what?
I was so angry that I punched the Crown Prince. I deserve to be punished, Father.
Just pretend. You punched him for me. Now get up.
I have one more request. Unless you say yes, I will keep kneeling.
Isn't that good, Princess?
What do you mean?
Think about it. If the Crown Prince marries District Princess Yifeng, then you can marry the third prince without problems. Isn't that what you really want?
Yes, but I can't be truly happy by sacrificing Sister Wanru.
Mother informed me that you promised her and the eldest princess to let Awu marry me. I wonder if that is true.
Yes, that's true.
Awu was terrified. She hasn't recovered until now. As the third crown prince, I cannot bear to see her be bullied again. So, Father, please issue an immediate decree to let Awu marry me soon, so that I can stay and be with her every day to protect her.
I just want to ask you one thing. Whether Awu is the only love of your life?
Yes. My lord, you have a guest.
Didn't I tell you to say I'm not here?
He's your friend, a high-ranking official.
Prime Minister.
Lord Zhang.
Are you here for what happened yesterday?
Awu is my dear daughter. Yesterday you were the one who saved her life. That is why I decided to come and visit you.
I was just passing by, don't mention it.
I wonder if I can have a word with you.
Leave us.
To tell you the truth, I came here today to talk about my daughter's marriage.
What is it about?
You should know by now that for the longest time, I planned to ally with you. And today, to show you my intentions, I want you to be my son-in-law.
I'm married to someone from the Wang family, and so did our ancestors. Marrying a girl from the Wang family means taking over the throne. Now tell me, do you want to marry Awu just to obtain power?
No, father. Because in my heart, Awu is everything to me.
You know that you're my favorite son. Since you are determined, I will draw up a decree on my birthday. I just wish that you do not regret it.
Thank you, father.
I was born from a low-class family. I'm not worthy of the princess. And I heard that she has a good lover at the moment. Are you planning to break them up?
Lord Yuchang, don't be too modest. Someone told me that my daughter fell off the wall yesterday, and you held her up. You saved my daughter with all your effort. Everybody knew that. Since the ancient times, a girl cares most for her reputation. Besides, she's my daughter, well known for her good looks, talent, and morality. Forgive my frankness, Lord Yuchang. If you really want to get married, I can say that in this world, no other girl can be as good as my daughter Wang Xuan.
I'm just here to protect the border of the capital. I won't stay for good. I'll bid farewell to His Majesty in a few days. And the truth is, about my marriage, I haven't thought about that.
All right. Zhuge Liang was visited 3 times before working. If I remember correctly, this is my 2nd visit. I'm still hoping that, on my 3rd visit, we'll reach an agreement. Goodbye.
You don't know how many valuable things the Prime Minister brought you. Enough for a whole year's provisions for 5,000 soldiers. That's great. We won't have to worry about provisions anymore. If I knew saving people could bring so many benefits, I would go out every day to do that.
All right. From this day forward, I'll assign that task to you.
He wants you to marry his daughter? That wild girl we met that day?
That wild girl is Princess Shangyang. You should address her properly, or you'll bring trouble to yourself.
I don't understand. Princess Shangyang is as beautiful as a fairy. His father's so powerful in the court. What more can you ask for? Why do you keep rejecting his proposal?
Listen to me. The capital is a complicated place where different forces are interlocked. Now think. Is there really a free meal falling from the sky without any reason? Be sober-minded, or you won't even know how you ended up dead.
What a pity. She's such a beauty. What's that?
This is the list of all soldiers who fought to death in the battle against Hulan. Distribute the treasures from the Prime Minister to all their families. Take care of it.
Princess, are you hungry? Have something to eat.
I just can't get over it until now.
But what just happened is really not your fault.
Yes. But it's because of me. Sister Wanru, I know that you are still upset. If you want to cry, I will cry with you.
Awu, the truth is, my tears have dried up. I can't cry anymore.
I heard the news that you agreed to marry Brother Zilong.
That's right.
My father explained a lot to me, but I did not fully understand it.
Awu, I suddenly realized, whether it is Lord Yu Zhang or the Crown Prince, I'll just have to marry someone. What's the difference between them? I know that many women in general are married to a complete stranger and chose to live all their life with them. We know that Lord Yu Zhang is from the low class, with a low identity, while the Crown Prince will be the future emperor and ruler. That means I will be the future empress. The most honorable woman in Shang. Isn't that the dream of every noble class lady?
Do you really think so, sister?
But why not? How can I think otherwise? Besides, it already happened, and nothing can be changed now. Awu, I didn't realize that until I nearly died. It's the fate of every girl coming from the noble class. Unfortunately, even you may not be able to escape.
Princess! Princess, hurry up! Come here quick!
What is it?
Come outside! Look! The cobweb of the third prince!
Zitan. Brother Zitan, are you there?
Oh.
Brother Zitan?
Oh. Father agreed. On his birthday, he will allow us to marry. Awu. What's wrong?
I began to feel a little afraid.
Afraid? That I'm not good for you?
It's not that. My aunt, mother, Sister Wanru, and also your mother, they all got married with a decree, but they didn't have a good life. A while ago, Wanru told me that the women in Wang Zhenxi's family cannot escape this fate. Tell me, Titan, what do you think our future would be like?
Oh.
Hmm?
We made a deal, right? You're no longer a daughter of Wang, and I'm not the third prince. We will travel together and have a happy life. I'll make sure to make you smile always. Are you smiling now?
Yes, I am. Can you imagine it?
Yes, I do. You're so beautiful. Awu, don't be afraid. All my life, I'll always be at your side.
What Wanru said to me served like a nightmare. I can't get it out of my head. I told myself stubbornly that I am not Wanru, and Brother Titan is not the Crown Prince. With the promise of the Emperor, why shall I feel worried or scared? After more than 10 days, it was a calculated lucky day. Sister Wanru was hurriedly married to the Crown Prince. But no one has expected that in a short period of calm days, a startling change was brewing, waiting to happen.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. I just want to inform you the Crown Prince and the Crown Princess have entered the chamber to rest.
I have bad news. Shudawan, I had a dream. Just now.
Your Majesty, what dream did you have?
My dream was about my death. My coffin was brought to Taiji Hall. My sons and the officials were celebrating beside it.
No, Your Majesty. No need to worry. Dreams are always the opposite.
The opposite?
Yes, you don't have to worry, Your Majesty.
Wanru, I know that you're still angry with me. I wouldn't dare to ask you to forgive me. Well, tonight, I'll sleep in the side hall. I won't come back until you're no longer angry.
Do you dislike me, Zhou?
Don't say that, Wanru. Although I am the eldest and known as the Crown Prince of the palace, I know that you saw what happened that day. Father still scolded me in front of many people. And at my mother's place, my uncle slapped me too. But I deserve it. It was all my fault. Please forgive me. I'm still grateful that you do not hate me.
We are miserable people who are controlled by others. This is our fate. The truth is, whatever happened before, you are my husband now. For the rest of my life.
Wanro. As long as you really take me as your husband, from this day forward, I will be good to you. I promise.
Greetings, Empress. The Crown Prince and the Crown Princess have gone to bed.
Hasn't the Crown Princess cried?
She did not cry. She talked for a long time with His Highness the Crown Prince, and His Highness seemed affectionate.
That silly child.
I did not join the wedding ceremony of Sister Wanro because I don't know how to face it. The loud gongs and drums and the joy of all who are there is what she suffers. I know. She has changed. Everything has changed.
What do you think, Dukhuan?
Assassinating Zitan and killing Guyong will make the Wangs and Shi suspect each other and easily ruin the marriage plans of their parents. No matter how hard they think, they wouldn't know that the one who is behind this plan is you, Second Prince.
I owe everything to my father, the Emperor. He never took me as his son seriously. The Wangs and the CAs also think I'm nothing but a loser.
Obviously, Wang Lin seemed to be too impatient. So now tell me, Second Prince, what's your next plan?
No hurry. Dukhuan, just stay here with me and watch while the tigers fight.
Be loyal to the country and to your parents, and protect the nation. Wang Lin, have you forgotten the century-old mission of the family?
I, Wang Lin, dare not forget!
Brother, as planned, everything is ready in the palace.
Everyone's impatient. Tonight is the night. We'll see who wins.
Master, the inducer is ready. I await your orders.
You pretended to be deaf and dumb for years. You suffered so much. The Wang family will reward you.
I am willing to do everything for your family.
Men! Divide the army. The rest follow me. Yeah!
Uncle, this is...
The Imperial Seal.
Really? Is this really the seal? I heard it was lost when our nation moved to the south. For the past century, all emperors tried to look for it but failed. How could this be?
The Wang family have our own way.
Uncle, you're amazing.
Now tell me, do you want to please your father?
Yes, I do. I wish I could. Father was always cold to me, and after what I did to Shi Wanru, he became more dissatisfied. I don't even know if I can still be the crown prince.
With this seal, your father will look at you differently.
Uncle? Does this mean that you will let me have the credit by giving this to Father?
I'm the Prime Minister, the highest official. If anyone needs credit, it is you. You're in a crisis, so use it.
Uncle! I am so grateful to you.
Tonight's the night. Present this seal to the Emperor. I'm sure he will be delighted, and your position as prince will be secured.
Tonight? But Father is with Consort Shi.
It doesn't matter. You must not delay.
All right. Whatever you say, Uncle, I shall obey you. What brings you here? In the middle of the night. Father, I'm offering you a very special object. What is it? Can't we wait until tomorrow morning? Father, open it and you'll know. It took me years just to find this special treasure. This was sent to me just now, and I dare not delay. That's why I brought it to you immediately. What's inside? Open it, Your Majesty. It's the Imperial Jade Seal. It is the will of God. This seal was lost for 100 years, and now it's in your hands, Father. Such a good omen. You'll achieve success and prosperity for our nation. Indeed. This seal has been lost for a century. I never expected to hold it in my hands while I am still alive. Tilo, you have done such a great contribution. I will reward you for your efforts. Father, I don't need any reward. My only intention is to make you happy. No, I will reward you tomorrow. Thank you, Father. It is late now. I won't disturb your rest, Father. I shall take my leave. Darling! Bring me some wine!
Quick, bring His Majesty some wine.
The Imperial Seal has been lost for 100 years. With this Imperial Seal, I am no longer a nameless emperor.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, it's God's will.
It is.
Your Majesty.
I'm so happy.
Drink slowly.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Why?
Your Majesty. Someone hurry up! Call the Imperial Physician!
Oh no! Your Majesty!
Your Majesty!
Help us! Hurry up! We need help!
My lord! My lord! Something happened in the palace.
Greetings, Empress. Prime Minister. Upon my inspection, His Majesty appears to be poisoned with aconite, mainly produced in Senghun country. It's highly toxic. Though was detoxified in time, no need to fear for his life. However, His Majesty has been taking the elixir. It flows in his body at the same time. So, it can only be discharged slowly. We cannot detoxify forcibly. That is why I don't know as to when he'll wake up.
Shenzhen County? Was it really concubine Shi who put the poison in the wine?
Well...
Speak.
Empress Wang, this wine has... no poison.
What? No poison? Then how was His Majesty poisoned?
The Jade Seal has some kind of drug, and if combined with wine...
The wine is non-toxic? The Imperial Medical Office is well known for its poison testing capabilities. Wait a minute. Come, give me the glass of wine. I'll drink it. If I die, Physician Peng, you and all the members of your family will be buried with me.
No, Prime
If
Minister,
I live,
please!
you'll
I
be
beg
rewarded.
you, Prime Minister! Wait a minute. Wait. It was my fault because of my carelessness. It's the wine of concubine CA.
What?
It contains some kind of colorless and tasteless mixture. A kind of strange poison. His Majesty drank that wine mixed with poison.
Mr. Peng, you're an Imperial physician with responsibilities. If you say so, I trust you. You may leave.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
Was it you?
How could it be me? It was the Crown Prince who presented the seal to His Majesty.
That's nonsense. How could it be Zilong?
Empress, you have two options to choose now. First, tell all the ministers that the poison is my idea. Then you and me, and all the Wang family, will be buried with the Emperor. Second, the poison was planted by Consort Shi. The Emperor's dying, the Crown Prince will take over, and I'll be the regent. The entire Shi family involved shall be thrown in prison and executed. You should cooperate with me to get the Tiger Tally, invite Lord Yuchang to work for us. Then our family will have the military under control. It won't be long until His Majesty dies. The Crown Prince will succeed the throne. Empress, you decide.
Your Majesty. Uncle. Uncle! Uncle! What happened?
Oh,
Uncle? What's the matter? Uncle? Can someone tell me what happened?
Father was still well last night, but he suddenly fell sick.
let me tell you. Concubine Shi poisoned the wine he gave to him last night. That's the reason. Fortunately, he was treated just in time. There is no risk as of the moment.
No, that's impossible. I did not poison him. I did not do it.
Prime Minister, my parents both loved each other. Why would she do that?
But how could she poison Uncle?
Awu, leave. Leave! Empress Wang, here's the proof of the poisoned wine. How do you want to deal with it? Please give the order.
Guards, put Consort Shi in prison.
Oh, no!
But Empress, there's not enough
poison
evidence.
him.
Father is still unconscious. How can you be so hasty?
Your Highness, His Majesty is unconscious in bed and unstable. It's a serious matter. Do you think you and your mother can get away with it? Guards, take Consort Shi and her son.
No,
Step back!
Stop! Father! This has nothing to do with Sita. The Emperor just allowed him to marry me. How could he do such a thing at this time? Aunt, please don't do this. Please withdraw what you just said. Aunt, Consort Shi and Citan, they are good people. I beg you, Aunt, please let them go.
Your Highness, please investigate the case.
Aunt, I beg you. It can't be. I don't believe that they were the ones who poisoned Uncle.
Awu!
Awu!
Don't make a scene. Guards, send the princess back home.
Yes, sir. Princess, please.
No! Brother Citan!
Oh! Let go! Let go! Let go!
Brother
Let go! Let go!
Let go of my son!
Oh! Let go of me! Let go! Let me go!
Your Highness! Greetings, Empress. Lord Yu Zhang is here.
All right.
Let him in.
Greetings, Your Highness Empress.
Lord Yu Cheng, why did you come without being summoned?
I heard His Majesty is ill. I was so anxious that I came here directly. Please forgive us, Your Highness.
Never mind. It's an emergency. I don't blame you.
How was His Majesty?
There is no immediate danger.
May I know the reason of his illness?
Last night, in the palace hall, who was serving His Majesty?
It was me.
And me.
Your Highness, we really don't know. It happened shortly after His Majesty came to the palace last night. We don't know what he ate or drank.
We know nothing.
It was late when His Majesty entered last night. Except for 2 glasses of wine, he hasn't eaten anything.
That's right. His Majesty drank nothing but my white wine last night. But that wine has been brewed a long time ago. Every time His Majesty comes to my house, he would drink some wine.
Prime Minister, you're the head of the Wang family, and the head of all ministers. Even without asking, you're such in a hurry to send us in prison. What is your intention?
That's right. Mother, Uncle, we should think about how to cure Father's illness.
Lord Yuchang, you look great, wearing that armor. Are you here with your soldiers, together with their weapons?
His Majesty has not summoned any soldier. It's just me and my lieutenant, Sung Wayan. If there was real chaos in the palace, Prime Minister, 200,000 soldiers of Ningxu will protect His Majesty with their lives.
Well, in that case, do you think now is the right time to make my judgment?
Yes.
Good. For the moment, send the third prince and consort Shi in the imperial prison. Quickly!
What's happening?
Move! Quickly! Move!
Move!
Hurry up! Get out! Stand up!
Move!
Come on, move it! Go, move faster!
Move it! Hurry up! Quickly!
Move!
I can't believe this is happening. This is so unexpected.
Really?
Who would have thought this?
Counselor Wen,
The Emperor.
This is
you said the Emperor was fine a while ago. How could he suddenly fall ill? Also, where's the Duke of CA?
Last night, he was caught by the man led by Wang Su.
Oh. Counselor Wen, what do you think? Did noble consort CA really poison my father?
The case hasn't been clear yet. I dare not give conclusions, but...
Lord Zhang has arrived! The Empress Wang Huanxi and Crown Prince Ma Xilong has arrived!